Alright, let's rest up, get all spell slots back. Oof. Cooking's going to be a challenge. We'll just stick with just a basic meal.
Your head is empty, and your face is ridiculous. In fact, you're ridiculous all around. A good fight and some booze. What else do you need to be happy?
Yep. Bad cooks burnt the meal.
You forced my hand.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
May I see your entrails, please?
Bring it! Yeah.
Should probably swap her weapons to the Golem Bane.
Stagioni Savitur. Lavorare serves.
Let us strike as one!
Which?
Or not. There.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Do not falter!
Holding that fight back. Best kind of fight.
Die! Die! Die!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Onward!
That one
Jesus
was
Christ. See, outflank is OP as hell.
Tear them apart!
I'll try to make this swift.
Repent!
Let the attack commence!
Be easier to not fight back.
Step, step, step!
I shall end this suffering.
Oof.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
May I see your entrails, please?
So it's come to this.
Stay behind me!
They go down! Ah!
Alright, let's real time it.
Oh! Getting dizzy.
Ha!
Alright then. Colt, I feel like you are knocking like in real life. It's more the smart-assness. And you're human, so yes, you do. Beyond the open gate, you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance to a fortress. Across the room, by the far wall, there is a metal throne. In front of it is Jarmund Skegga, who you know well. One hand holds a steel scepter, and the other a sacred symbol of Torag, inset with a shimmering jewel, which you recognize as the heart of the adamantine golem. The paladin is pale, and he barely opens his mouth. You're here. Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne over there, but it seems my command over the golems is lacking. If I lose control over the golems, we all die. I told you it would end like this. You were dying for a legacy. And what is that legacy worth? An army of golems. Was it worth it to come all this way just to meet your death? Wouldn't it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? You all deserve to die. Thieves and imposters. By what right do you come to this fortress? This is the Skegga clan. They are rightful heirs to the builders of this fortress. They are not Skegga. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Ulfeld Skegga, am worthy of bearing this clan's name. Ulfeld Skegga? But you're my great-great-uncle. When our clan left this fortress, you and your golem stayed behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. We're your descendants. You are no one. The real Skegga would never have abandoned their creation. Those who left forever lost the right to bear this proud name. And you have the nerve to come here to this fortress, which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents and abandoned by your unworthy fathers. Ha! You'll die here together with your henchmen. Golems attack. I am doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems. Harem, you must unmake this throne. I owe you nothing. Neither you nor Torag. You will all die. You will die. You will die.
Not more runner.
I think he wants us to die.
Fighter.
Let's turn base it. You back off.
Let us strike as one.
You hold here. You hold here. Make sure they get on Valerie.
Bring it!
Which knife to use?
Now we turn base it.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
What color does he want to be dyed? I think a nice fuchsia would go well.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
These golems are nothing to knock. He's just full-on murder hobo.
Oh.
See? You're knock cold.
Onwards!
A psycho murder hobo, exactly. If that's not you, I don't know who you are then.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Oof.
Die, die, die!
Stay behind me!
Magritium Turinos!
I mean, he can only aim at the ankles, so I guess it got deflected.
They go down!
Come here, Bat. Not stab you.
Another one bites the dust.
Which knife to use?
Ooh, and there's another one. Son of a bitch.
Ouch!
Ouch!
Let us strike as one!
Bring out your boys. Oh, son of a biscuit.
Magritium Turinos!
I'm sorry, what?
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Do not fall
So I guess fire is no use on them.
Magritium Turinos!
Of course. And here's where it all falls apart.
I require healing.
Yep. All right. At least now we know what we're going into and we can pre-buff. Maybe we can pre-buff? Yeah.
Share your troubles.
On Adayan.
Let's shake a leg!
Let's see. You really don't have a whole lot of buffs, do you?
On Adayan. Minimosi Travisi.
How may I help?
I crave for adventure.
Without Juby here, we don't have a whole lot of buffs. Let's see. Okay.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
Something bothering you?
Shall we move? We shall move! Tio, Walash, on!
Okay.
Please not rap skull.
Right here, my friend.
Patience.
It's about as good as we're gonna get without Juby.
Stazioni Savitur. Stazioni Savitur.
Lots of undead fighting for us now. keep doing that, boo-boo. Let's get more undead. So many. That's funny. Too far away.
Repent!
Concealment. Maybe light is an issue.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oof.
Heimlich.
Come on, dude. Out of everything there, you attack them. Wait, where are my haste scrolls? You have one? No, there they are.
Let us strike as one!
This spell's purpose is different.
Nice.
The attack.
I forgot to put up haste again. Okay. Should be able to get knock up. Hopefully.
Patricium Turinos.
Maybe not.
Do not falter!
Tear them apart! Ha! E! Retir!
Patricio Turinos.
Okay. He's alive.
Onwards!
Patricium Turinos.
Beautiful.
They go down!
Beautiful. So many summons. Vandals. Have you any idea how much time I spent creating them? Quick, harem, unmake the throne. Don't do this. Don't you see? He's an imposter. He has no right to this fortress. It's mine. Let's make peace. Take the scepter from him, and I will repay you generously. Look at them, children of Torag, butting heads like two rams on a narrow mountain path. But we do need to decide something. Though these two are equally disgusting, whose side should we take? Who are you, Ghost, and what are you doing here? My name, as I mentioned, is Offeld Skega. I was once a famous master. The golems I made were unrivaled. Either here in the Stolen Lands or in our homeland in the Five Kings Mountains. I created this throne and scepter to control a whole army of golems, ordering them to make more and more new ones. Yes, it was a glorious time. Then my fellows, worms and lice, unworthy of even wearing beards, let alone the glorious name of Skega, betrayed everything we lived for, and they decided to abandon the road, abandon the fortress, and return home with those Waradash cowards and Langbook morons. They even had the nerve to accuse me of betrayal. They spread rumors that my experiments had emptied the treasury. What a ridiculous excuse. A true dwarf will find his own way, even without gold. He would sooner eat stones than give up his life's work. So I stayed. The last true Skega, the last shield on the road of shields. I had my golems to help protect the fortress. Perfect creatures of stone and metal, not like these cowards. with stew instead of spines. I remained here and continued to guard the fortress even as my flesh decayed, until there was nothing left of me but bones and adamantine will. Listen to me. I see you're no ordinary folk, probably in the service of some rich merchant, or maybe even the local ruler. We don't need to be enemies. Let me keep guarding this fortress. In return, I'll give my best golems to serve your lord. Well, you've already broken the best ones, but I'll make new ones. You don't have to decide anything. You don't have to be on anyone's side. But they're... I, Grotus, it's true. I owe them nothing. And I won't let anyone order me around. Know what I'll do? Do you? Oh, run away quickly. Everyone run. It's about to get very noisy in here. Get out, quickly. He's about to bring down the entire fortress, isn't he? It's done. Let us go. The earth beneath your feet trembles. Something in its depths is moving, falling, clasping. Harem walks out through the gates of the fortress, covered in stone dust from head to toe. As he comes to a halt, the ceiling behind him crumbles and falls. It is done. Let us go. I just realized something, Drast. Something very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let us talk about this later, after we return to the capital. Okay, then. He did not? I think he did. At least the internal part of the fortress. He brought it down. Okay. I'm missing one piece of Onslaught, and I have no idea what piece I'm missing. All right. Let's take him out, bring Juby back, and rest. And no more spoiled meals. All right. Travel around to the different towns that we've founded and see if the Onslaught piece is there. Maybe I've just missed it on a merchant. Okay, not here.
Step, step, step!
Nope. Not here. Wait. I mean, could it be on a priest? It's a merchant. All right, teleport to the Shambling Steps. Lonely Barrow. Yeah, we're here. Might as well. Oh, I remember this. Hold up. Yeah. There was a portal down here that it was said that we needed a key for, and we now have said key. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters, get the key from the dungeon, and enter. Hey, unknown voice, could you answer some questions? Tell me about the monsters. Monsters are your trial. I will mark their lairs. Seek them out and defeat them. After all of them fall, the door will open to you. Tell me about the key. The key is in your hands. Ages ago, it was hidden in the dungeon, where two rivers flow into one lake. Ages later, it was drawn into the light. Defeat the monsters, then give me the key, and the door will open to you. It seems that you're trying to hide something from me. This is no simple key, but a much more valuable artifact. Yes, the key is more than just a key. It is a gauge. Part of a plan. The imprisoned one can only become free by sacrificing the essence of his power. What's locked behind you? Barneras? Who created you? Barneras. Barneras is in prison. Barneras is the one who created you. Maybe you can explain what all this means. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. The door will... Okay. Examine the barrier. Plunge the key into the barrier. Monsters are not defeated. Defeat the monsters and return the key. Okay. Okay, bud. It's a trap. It's always a trap. All right, let's go over here. Can't remember if it was here or here. There might have been something. But we cleared this dungeon, so I don't know. What there could be left, unless there are dungeons out in the world. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left for us here. So we have to figure out what monsters he's talking about. Barnhold. Take all the butter. I know we're short on that. wonder if we can go in the fortress and there's something there. Does not appear so. All right. I think there's a priest over here. Or cleric. Or was it down here by the tomb? Yeah, priest of Aristil. Yeah. Started here, went there, went there. And the only ones left are Silvershire, Dyerburg, and the merchant in Silverstep. There's also the merchant at the well, like the Desolate Inn or something like that. Yep, nothing here. So check the priest. Mem. She wanted us to talk to her. You mentioned I could grant you 3 wishes to help you create your masterpiece. You granted my first wish. As to the second, they say that the ink is the blood of science. In that case, alcohol is the blood of creation. I don't mean the ordinary tavern booze. I need something delicate, rare. Like berry wine from Kaonin, or even, oh lord, elven absinthe. Why, of course, why didn't I think of that? Elves, they're so close to the nature. To be one with nature. That's the unity I'm looking for. Bring me a bottle. Hey, apparently I already had some. Of either. It'll fill my restless creative spirit. Just one gulp and I'll pierce the abyss of existence with a stare. Sink down to the bottom of my soul and finally comprehend what the hell I've been trying to drag from it into the world. I've been waiting so long. Thank you so much. Now, I have to admit I have no idea what my 3rd wish should be. I'll tell you as soon as I come up with something. Now, if you'll excuse me, art can't wait. What kind of sandwich did you make? And where's mine? I want a sandwich. Ham, turkey, provolone, cheddar, mayo. Ugh, fucking mayo. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm disappointed in you, son. Thought you knew better. You're disgusting. I am. You weren't here with mom to raise me, so what did you expect?
Trail me.
I didn't expect there to you become a monster. Jesus. Mayo on food.
Step, step, step.
Should go back to banning the word mayo. Secluded lodge. Peaceful travelers. It's gonna be the skeleton merchant again. Yep. Nothing new. No, we can. Do we have anything to sell? Not really.
Time becomes distance.
It's not exactly random. There's some story behind it. Basically, there is a dragon lich that he is the
May we
servant
have a moment
of.
of respite? It always appears to me that Knock Knock is too skinny, even for his own kind. But when I see how much he eats, I know that he's fine.
Oh, Tristan.
No, Knock Knock starves.
Worrying about
Give
other
me a
people like that.
ration. I need it more than you.
See? Worried more about food. You are Knock Knock cold. Someone shows you compassion
No, backwards. Backwards.
and is actually worried about you, and then you just try to steal from them. Just like you're a horrible person. Your mother raised you better. Still nothing. Where the hell is this last piece of onslaught?
Step, step, step.
Is there not a priest here? There he is. Triumph. It's nice that we're actually succeeding in these again. Oh, this is awesome. Our overland speed is greatly increased. Wish we could get that buff earlier in the game.
May we have a moment of respite?
Knock-knock feels not so good. Knock-knock will vomit. World is hurling. Head light.
See? You are knocked out.
So it was you who stole my glasses. Take them off and give them back before you break them.
That's you, to a T.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Galactic Vulture Planet Corps. Seems to be in the capital. Another was staying at some trading post. That's Oleg's. Okay. We may have already gotten the one from Oleg's. Huntress something. Let's check the secluded lodge. There's also the Swamp Witch,
May we have a moment of respite?
which is a merchant. Okay, so this is Doomra, who I believe he named. So we probably already bought it from her. I'm pretty sure we did. So it leaves Oleg and someone in the capital. Huntress Doomra, yeah. One day.
My life is a burden.
Let's go to Oleg's. So that's not just the random traders that our towns have. Onslaught. There it is. All this searching. It was at Oleg's this whole time.
May we have a moment of respite? Most nobles are no...
Thank
So we need to go here. Narkep. Which I don't think we have a teleport to. Can we fix that? Teleportation circle. Building a lighthouse. Okay. $13. I turn this into Dagon or Dragon. All right.
Trail me.
For as much trouble as we went through, this better be some damn good armor. Recovered your grandfather's armor. You can take it. Oh, damn. Kurgan, you scoundrel, ruining perfectly good armor. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. That's a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. Okay, so we have to take this spear fragment to the storyteller. Okay. Easy enough. And then it's going to tell us where the rest of the fragments can be found. A new attack is coming soon. $212 days. All right, Lindsay, what you got? Take a look. Iruvedi, King of Patak, sent you an invitation to the Rushlight tournament. We're not going to miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. All the high society of Pataks will be there, including people from the academy. Maybe even a headmaster, Atala Gatarin. I'll love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Eobald is writing with me. What is this tournament? Iruvedi holds once in several years. Guests come from all the nearby kingdoms. Mivan, Gralton, Bravoy. Haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. What can you tell me of Pataks and its king? Well, imagine a roadhouse full of pirates, mercenaries, smugglers, spies, and other gentlemen of fortune. They're drinking to their successes, talking business, buying, selling, hiring, choking, burying. Now, take this roadhouse and imagine it's the size of a kingdom. That was Pataks before Iruvedi. Now imagine some unknown bard enters the roadhouse, pulls off a few shady deals, and suddenly he becomes its owner. Everything is the same as it was, but now the walls are covered with portraits of the owner. A brass band plays music every night. A juggler with a pet bear walks around the room. Gnome strippers dance on the tables. Barmen sell a variety of racy substances from Numeria beyond its beer. That's Pataks now. If Iruvedi holds it once in several years, why did he wait until now to invite me? How would I know what goes through Iruvedi's head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as a baron, but now that you're a bona fide king, his equal, you could say, there's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the season. Gnome strippers? What's wrong with that? Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Aravetti we were talking about after all. But I doubt he tried to kill you at his own festival. With business partners from all his neighbors present, he's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes and ears open. And don't sign anything. Well, if we have time, why not? Trap or no, it'll be at least be a ton of fun. You will take me with you, right? Pretty please? Come to the tavern after the council. We need to talk about my damn tribe and Nilak, and about the ghost. Will you come? I will wait. I will try not to get drunk, but I really want to. Ah, she is my spirit animal. Remember those books from Maestro Janusha's study? We'd hoped to find something about our past in them. Well, we did, and I'm kind of sorry we looked. We actually found something, but it's a sensitive conversation. We'll wait for you in the palace garden near the viewing point. I have a palace garden? What? No matter what curses the denizens of the first world cast upon you, no matter what cruel tactics they use, you repel them all with valor. Bravo, Your Highness. Accept this humble gift as a sign of gratitude from your subjects. 18,000 gold. Whatever Nerissa has planned, I'm sure we can handle it. Each of her attacks is stronger than the last, but we're getting stronger too. In any case, it won't be long. Why do you think the attacks keep getting more dangerous? I think Nerissa has been playing with us. If she attacked at full strength a few years ago, when the barony of the dark side was still in the cradle, we couldn't have possibly have endured. But she still needed to keep us alive for something. But now that we've lost our usefulness, she's decided to finish us off. I have a different theory. This curse from the bald hilltop is an unstable portal, a bridge between Galarian and the First World. And the more it's used, the more firmly anchored it becomes, which allows Nerissa to send more and more powerful armies. I think both of you are right. The stability of the portal does play an important role in the increasing power of Nerissa's attacks. However, it's true that she allowed the barony of Darkside to get on its feet, at least when it was newly formed. How soon until Nerissa is able to bring down the full power of her army down upon us? I assume her strength has nearly reached its peak. It might not be there yet, but the next assault will surely be especially dangerous. Can we use the portal on the bald hilltop to get to the First World and battle Nerissa? Alas, not yet. The passage between worlds is not reliable. We can't be sure of where it'll take us, or if it'll activate at all. Such is the nature of unstable First World portals. Such a portal is unreliable even for denizens of the First World. We only see a small portion of the hordes that Nerissa sends through the portal to attack us. Nerissa doesn't care what happens to the countless who go missing. However, with each attack, the portal becomes more and more stable. I would imagine that soon the passage will become a steady bridge between Galarian and the First World. We only need to wait for that moment to attack. We will prepare well. Just let her try to come at us again. We'll beat her back to where she came from. I'll cap our victory by writing a song about her. A really funny and embarrassing one. Everyone in the First World will be singing it for her. Bulwark. Please come and talk to me. Fine, fine. I don't remember what village you're in. There's a commotion in the village by Lake Silverstep. An artisan you know has gone missing. Mim Wobblegander. A local shepherd saw her walking with a backpack toward Talon Peak, but didn't ask her where she was going. I think you should go look for her. It's been a few days. She might have gotten herself into a messy situation. I wish I knew what or where. Okay.
Iravetti, king of Pitax, invited our king to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious guile.
Okay. Oh, we didn't actually have the buff. We will after this, though. A darkness retreats in the tenebrous depths. We can go do the final. The final piece of it. Choking death. Days. Oh, shit. Nope. Apparently we had a time limit on that. So we have to go through all that again.
Iravetti.
Wait, we were just going out looking for you, and yet you're here. Wait, complete your quest. Yeah. All right, we need to bring the spear to the storyteller. Vadrani asked me to show you this spear fragment. Can you tell me about its owner? We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob had some bad mosquito bites. I think he's regretting his decision to bypass the border guard through a smuggling route. Half the porters have upset stomachs, likely due to drinking water from the stream I found yesterday. I guess there must have been a reason it reeked. I walked in the front, trying to seem respectable and intimidating. Otherwise, they might realize I'm lost. The trouble really started 3 days ago. I only saw the map once, but there was definitely supposed to be just one path here. We found dozens. Only an experienced guide would be able to find the right one. Of course, the caravan owner thinks I'm such a guide. I told him I've been running this route for 10 years. I know every bush by name. I really needed the money. They won't let me run up my tab anymore. There's a whistle and then hooting from the bushes. Bandits. 12 ragged, filthy people with rotten teeth and sunken eyes. Not much worse than us now. Rise from the bushes, their hair and clothes a mess. I raise my spear and scream threateningly, which usually scares off the weaker ones, but not these bandits. They get close. I swing. I stumble. I'm falling and I hear something crack. Did I break a bone? No, it was the spear. I fell across the shaft, practically sitting on it, and it snapped. The bandit attacks and is bludgeoning, spinning overhead. Terrified, I crawl under the cart. Members of the caravan are being slaughtered around me like cattle. It was like an evil hour when they chose to trust me. Vu Balak, a sham guide, a drunkard, and a sad coward who inadvertently led them all straight into a bandit ambush. What an unpleasant memory. I did not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. Okay. All right, let's go speak to Amiri. And Octavia and Ragongar. I'm really interested in Octavia and Ragongar's quest. Here you are. Well, we found my tribe, and we just have to go have ourselves a friendly chat. What about Octavia? Did you learn anything about her family? We did. Turns out she's stopped. No, I'm shutting up. That's her news to tell you. How did you end up figuring it all out? Oh, that's another story entirely. We looked through Janoshi's books for a while, found where he bought us, from whom, and who helped him. We got all we could from them, but checking up on the information would have meant traveling all across Numeria and half of the river kingdoms. As you might recall, it wasn't exactly quiet here at the time. Not that it ever is, right? But you know we'd never leave you to clean a mess like that yourself. We end up hiring a pretty brave crew headed by a good scout. We can't do everything ourselves, right? They pulled some strings, followed some leads, and figured everything out for us. For almost everything. The most important parts, Octavia and I will find out for ourselves when we pay our families a visit. Are you looking for revenge? Not sure what I want yet. Maybe, maybe not. Might be enough just looking at these freaks to be sure nature's punished them well enough without me. I'm really just looking for some closure, that's all. So who's your tribe? The sewer rats. Wait, no, that's not it. The crab lice? The threadbare moles? Man, I just can't seem to remember. All right, the dung pigs. Fine, fine. They call themselves the Sharp Fangs, and for good reason. They have kids with orcs to strengthen their blood. Not bad, huh? They breed themselves like pedigree cattle. So I've really been sold twice. First by my orc sow of a mother, who took some gold to push me and my brother out, never to see us again. Then my father chose which of us to keep and which to sell to the slavers. Treated like an animal my whole life. I'm surprised that I'm not barking on all fours. We're all animals. Some of us just have a thicker veneer of civilization than others. Well said. If that's the case, I really want to meet those pieces of shit and show them what a true animal can do. Oh, hi. Seems we haven't been properly introduced. Allow me. Octavia della Fiorni. Heir to a noble title, a family manor, and even coat of arms with a motto. With a sad smile, Octavia shows you the trinket she was playing with. It's a fibula decorated with a coat of arms, a butterfly and an arrow. At the bottom you see the motto, serve solely my conscience. What about Ragongar? So you're from a noble family? I can hardly believe it myself, but there's no doubt. I'm the missing daughter of Marchianes della Fiorni. Missing, that's what they're calling it. How did you discover all this? Took a lot of work. After going through Janusha's ledgers, not only did we find information about our purchase, we found a wealth of other data as well. Connections, suppliers, meeting places. But tracking it all down ourselves would have required crossing half the River King's area, and we couldn't abandon you. So we did the boring and practical thing, like kings or their entourage might do. We hired a team of sleuths to follow the trail, and they found everything. Who bought us and who we'd been sold to, and where we're from. Finding my family was relatively easy. Marchianes was already looking for me herself. They just needed to put a few pieces together and realize I was the missing heir to the Della Fiorni family. On the other hand, Reg's tribe had to be found with a looking glass. But it's no matter. We certainly paid them well for their trouble. Do you know where to find your family? There isn't one, said really. The Della Fiorni family was waning before I was born. My mother's the last one. She's living in Patax in a small townhouse. I'm going to pay her a visit, and I'd like you to accompany me. As you wish, Your Excellency. It would be an honor to serve you in this excursion. Octavia looks at you, confusion written across her face. At first, she seems a little offended, but a moment later, she's bent in half with laughter. Excellency. Oh, I can't. My Excellency. My highborn Marchianes of the highest rank. Oof. Don't make me laugh so hard. Just look at me. Devils take me. What kind of Marchianes am I? You don't think I'm going to Patax to inherit a title, do you? Thank you anyway. The title's not important. I just want to see my mother. Okay. Where did we need to go? The tavern. That's right. We also need to speak to Harem. It is over. Yes, I thought I was free of my past burdens when I accepted Grotus's truths into my heart, but it's only now that I've become truly free. Do you know what dwarven creation has long begged to be destroyed? My connection to the Five Kings Mountains and to Torag. Hatred, resentment, some scraps of a sense of duty. All this time I've been carrying such rubbish in my soul. It's the first thing that must be burned. Rumbling stones, clanging metal, rustling dust. You know, Drast, in the sound of the falling fortress, I heard the whisper of my God. But for once, it was loud and clear. He said, oh, if only I could put the revelation into words. If you only knew what I've seen. If you could only imagine. All this is no coincidence. Our meeting, our battles, our future death. I may never be able to share all this wisdom with you, but I'll tell you one thing. The gods themselves brought us together. From now until the end, my path lies with yours, and I shall not step away from it for as long as I live. Forgive me for letting those Skaga drag you into their squabbles. I should have sent them away at once. Don't apologize. I gave in to their vanity myself. In the end, it was not for nothing. The covetous prodlings were ridiculous and pathetic, but I still learned a lesson. I saw the shadow of a higher truth in their earthly dust. The fortress, the Skaga, they are just pinches of ash cast over the abyss. Their fate means nothing. All that matters is what I just realized. Seen. No, I can't explain it. I can't pronounce the words of truth, though they may be imprinted forever in my soul. But you were the one who brought me this revelation, this insight. And so long as my feeble flesh and exhausted mind still serve me, you will have my gratitude. Okay. Don't think Juby will have anything new to say. Yeah. All right, to the tavern. God, I can't wait for Wrath. All right, Amiri, what you got? Remember that evil spirit who haunted the Six Bears, the one we drove away? Well, don't think I'm crazy, but he visited me in a dream. It says I'm a thief because I stole his sword, remember? That big one? Armagh broke it. Also, it says he has all my tribe as hostages, all of them, and I lack too. It says they will be dead if I don't return the sword. Did you really steal the sword from the giant? Oh, no need to lie now. I found it. I lied to everyone. I took it in battle. But that giant was dead for a long time. How could I know that he would want this old piece of iron back? Does he know that the sword is broken? He knows. I saved the hilt. The ghost tells me to forge a new blade. He even said how to do it. There's a whole ritual. Where's it keeping your tribe? He said, first I have to fix the sword, and then he'll tell me where my tribe is. Let's see what we can do. I understand. The repair will cost a lot. I never held so much amount in my hands, but I like. Okay. How are we going to repair the sword? No idea. Bill in 6 days. Okay, so we gotta get going on that. Talon Peak.
like me, wasn't raised in a cage. So you wandered, adventured. Knock-Knock and Strawhead are
See,
alike.
Cold, you weren't raised in a cage.
I prefer to think otherwise.
What more could you ask for?
Distance.
Oh, she's over here. Walked right past her. It's you. Good gods, I feared I would have to stay here forever. What's the matter? I think I broke my ankle. I was fighting some spiders and stepped on a stone, and it slipped. And I tripped and fell and hit my ankle. I managed to drive away the beast, but it's still messed up. It hurts too much to walk on. I crawled for several hours. Use magic. No, you weren't raised in a cage. Ooh, that's much better. Thank you so much. Yes, I can walk now, but where should I go? Don't get me wrong, Your Highness. I suddenly realized what my third wish would be. What I need to do to find my inspiration. I must climb Talon Peak to see the world from that height, to rise above myself. That's what my soul has been craving, but I don't know if I can make it. Everyone makes mistakes, but some give up while others stand up and go on. I'm going to climb this mountain no matter what it takes. What about you? After all, what good would an ascent be if there weren't any obstacles along the way? I'm not giving up. Let's go. To the top. You're coming with me, right? I guess we're going to the top. If it weren't for your help, I think I'll stay here a bit longer. I'll find my way back. Okay.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay. Nim has been rescued, or Mem, that's her name. Make sure none of these have other time restraints. All right. Chemo. North Gnarl Marches. Okay. Take 1 day to go there. 1 day and 9 hours to go there. Just so we can teleport. Go to Gnarl Keep first. Let her know about the spear. Then we'll go up to Chemo. See if he has any. Maybe we have to talk to him about Onslaught. Nope.
Trail me.
Tell the truth. The storyteller has seen that your ancestor was a coward and a failure, not a hero. I'm sorry. This is not news that I expected to hear. And still, is this news all that bad? For it means that I need not sail back to Vudra, but instead continue my work here. This reminds me of a story. Yeah, I'm not listening through her fucking stories.
Step, step, step!
Okay. I don't remember if this merchant is still here or if she left. The one that's up here. Oh, she's still there. Asriel. So all right, we're going to look up this quest because I can't seem to figure this out. Simple favor. Dragonleaf Gulch. Okay. Which is here. Someone on the road. Who goes there?
Time to get some rest, isn't it? Best kind of fight.
Yeah, we'll just real time it.
Nice time. Hey, that hurt. You didn't? My life is a burden.
It was a little more than I anticipated.
We should gather our strength.
Cultists. Well, the camp. Oh, 1 second. My wife's calling. All right. Sorry about that. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but basically we are in the middle of dealing with the imminent passing of a family friend.
Talker than fighter.
So we're just kind of working out those details and what, because it's likely going to be very soon. Basically, it's the brother of my oldest daughter's fiance, boyfriend, now fiance. young kid.
No,
He's
backwards.
been fighting cancer for like the past couple of years, and there's just no more that can be done. And yeah. Silver step. But yeah. So we were just hashing out. Well, she just let me know that it's gonna be soon. Like it's gonna pass soon, like probably today. So we're just kind of hashing out details of what we're gonna do when that happens.
We'll do it the hard way. Step, step, step.
And it's just a shitty situation for this kid. And it's just fuck cancer, okay? I lost my father to cancer, so I know what they're going through. I was the primary caregiver for my father, so saw it every day, and what it does to someone.
My life is a burden.
Right. Yeah, so we don't have to go. Oh. Go tell her what happened to her. What happened to her husband. I imagine that's going to be an option. Found Ollie's body. I'm so sorry. Please accept this money. It should last you for a while. Thank you. I'm not giving her the quest item. Are you crazy?
Trail me.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
I guess you can rest.
Just think of it. Hordes of barbarians destroyed. Civilization and reason for once claiming victory over savagery and brute force. It almost makes me feel optimistic.
Civilization and order always prevail against savagery and chaos. They may lose a battle or two, but they win the war.
Not always. Alright. Let's go turn these into her. Here are your gemstones. None are missing. What a relief. Rest assured, now I can strike a deal with my new partner. Come back in a week. I'm sure I'll have good news for you by then. Right. It's been a while since we've talked to Ikun and Talike and Canera. Nothing new here. Okay. Chemo, we have to go talk to. Try to pop that knuckle all day. There. Teleporting saves so much time.
Becomes distance.
Why did you want that flower so bad? Oh, I don't want to tell, but since you asked me, it would have been awkward if I refused. And? What? You gonna tell me or what? Well. The elf awkwardly picks at the ground with a toe cap of his boot. Chemo. Alright, alright. I am in love with a lady in the forest. Can't be serious. That flower was for her. I can't tell you who she is, but she has hidden herself from me, and that is what darkens my days. What did you want to ask of me? You won't believe this. It's about her. She finally agreed to go on a date with me, and I need to get ready. A hunter I know said that you only need one thing to woo a lady, a gift. Maybe an emerald necklace would do, but I wouldn't even know where to start looking for such a thing. Please help me. Seem to put a lot of trust in this hunter's opinion. He talks a lot, and the other villagers listen to him. To be completely honest, I think he's, a bit slow. But he has a lot of experience. He knows a lot of things that I have no idea about. Tell me exactly what you need. Well, I don't really know. But surely something can be found in every shop or roadside tavern. Something that can't be found. So be it. Okay. An emerald necklace. I mean, maybe we sold one to this trader at some point. No. Okay. Shouldn't be hard to do, though. Get her a cheeseburger. Bitches love cheeseburgers. I mean, a lot of them do. I mean, me too. I mean, who doesn't love a cheeseburger? We've got to have one in the capital, right? Those teleports save so much time.
Step, step, step!
Emerald, emerald.
Hey, get him on!
Nothing in the capital. Unless it's here. Going around to all these towns, look for things that we sold already. Emerald necklace. It is hard work finding a proper cheeseburger, but even a shitty cheeseburger is still pretty damn good. I want a cheeseburger now. Secret Admirer is probably a goblin. No, it's probably a fae by the way he's describing it.
Forwards! No, backwards! Backwards!
Take a look. Is this necklace any good? How pretty. A happy, dreamy smile blooms on the elf's face. The next moment, however, his eyes widen and huge beads of sweat cover his forehead. Then I should go. Thanks, Drast. You've done me a great service. I already know how I shall repay you. I'll make you a bow, the best bow in the world, but now it must go. I'll be the judge of how good that bow is. You better not get yourself killed by some fae. At least not before you make me that bow. I just remembered. Where's the verdant chambers? Here. Thought there was... I remember going back to all these, so yeah, these are all clear. Maybe that? Time for meetings much of the day? Oh, fun. Screw that noise. I did not miss that part of corporate life. Constant meetings, useless meetings, things that could be put in an email. Yeah, this was it. For the sake of all the gods, take me down before I break my neck. Knock Knock's jaw drops as he eyes the tall construction with a puzzled look. A moment later, he bursts out laughing, pointing his finger and stomping fitfully. Who are you? I'm Tamrath, a paint vendor. I'll be happy to tell you the story of my life after you helped me down. What happened here? Damn Fae and their pranks, that's what happened. They sprang from the woods, hexed my horse and cart, killed my coachman, and stole my paints, then put me up here. Hold on, I'll help you. Jump, I'll catch you. 1, 2, 3. Succeed. Struggling with effort, you set the vendor on the ground as best you can. Thank the gods I'm saved. Thank you too. Only poor Avon was as lucky. Tell me about yourself. I'm Tamrath from Galt. I make a living selling paints. I buy them in the city, then travel to the village in the area selling them. Everybody wins. The peasants don't have to travel to the city, and I provide for my family. What exactly happened here? I was carrying my wares to the neighboring village. I heard strange stories of an odd happenings on this road, but didn't listen. The old fool that I am. My coachman Avon and I were barely halfway to the village when a crowd of fae sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircled us, and we didn't stand a chance. They started to rummage through the cart. Then, I could scarcely believe it, they began building this ridiculous tower, arguing about what they should call it. But while they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints, they were fascinated by them. But they couldn't find a canvas, so they decided to paint our poor horse, Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color him, each in their own way. Garland just couldn't stop rearing. He was so scared. And Avon couldn't take it anymore. He loved Garland so much. Oh, Avon. Oh, Avon. We've been through so much together. Long story short, Avon broke free and tried to drive the Fae away. That's when Garland fled. The Fae were ready to kill poor Avon where he stood. The woman who led them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had put me on top of the tower so I couldn't disturb them, and they stuffed poor Avum into the cart with the remainder of the boxes, and then shrunk the cart. So how did they call this tower? Temple of Solitary Contemplation. What about a reward? See, all my goods were shrunk with the cart, but if you help me dispel the enchantment on the cart, I'll reward you right away, and generously too. Where can I find the Fae who did this? Suddenly you hear branches rustle and the noise from the nearby bushes, becoming louder and louder. And they're back. Hey, big boy. The ants are coming to Isengard.
I shall end this suffering.
Cut him down. Easy enough. Oh.
Let us strike as one!
Let the attack commence!
Inimosi, Travisi!
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Be easier if you not fight back.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Omronda Gratior!
Do not falter!
Jesus Christ.
May I see your entrails, please?
From the hill summit, a slim, miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit skin is regarding you curiously. There's a slight smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depths of an ocean. Judging by her appearance, she can only be a Nereid. So that's who spoiled our fun and killed the guardians we left to watch over our new friend. We didn't invite you to participate in our game, but you still intervened and ruined everything. There's nothing amusing about making others suffer. Can't you see that? Suffering comes and goes. If someone played a trick like that on me, I wouldn't hold a grudge for long. I would repay the giver with a joke of my own. The only things of value are those able to leave a mark. Pain, blood, screams for help, smashed bodies. This is no humor. This is unjustified cruelty. Real jest, true humor brings joy. Have you seen any joy on these faces of those unlucky enough to cross your path? I never thought about it from that perspective. So be it. I'll fix what can still be fixed. Farewell. Thank you. I dread to imagine what could have happened to me if not for you. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. Better come up with something more than that.
I spy What do I spy?
Cheapskate.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder? Time becomes distance.
All right. Guess we're leaving. We did our good deed for the day. Okay. All right, let's go back to the capital, do a little management. It's almost the 24th. Which will allow us to do Juby's quest. Tristan. Won't take much of your time. But meaning to ask you about something. This might seem stupid or arrogant or just insolent. I want to talk to you. But I think you know what it's about. It's about what I've done and what I haven't done. But let's speak in private, far from curious ears. I'll be viewing at the viewing point in the palace garden. Please come as soon as you can. Okay. %0 chance. Great. Central regions. All right, it's 24th. So let's go to the tavern.